Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions October 14, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. October 14, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Trump warns. Oil-rich Iraq faces a problem if it fails to manage its resources. Quote, Iraq is a country full of oil, and it will be a problem for you if you don't know how to handle it, Trump told the delegations of the countries participating in the summit, October 14, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Firefly. They're saying the coordination framework has a veto on Sadani's renewal of second term. They say they have a plan on how they want the Iraqi government to be formed. They have a plan for the direction of Iraq. Frank. Iran has a direction for you, Iraq. Firefly. If Sadani and Iraq don't do it before the elections, we are finished. October 14, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. World Bank. Iraq's economy to lead Arab region in 2026 with 6.7% growth. Quote. According to the World Bank, Iraq's economy is expected to record the highest growth rate among Arab countries in 2026, reaching 6.7%. Folks, this is enormous growth for any country, never mind a Middle Eastern country. October 14, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. This one should have everyone excited. Breaking news. The Article 140 Implementation Committee informs the citizens they inform the citizens to get unfinished finance stuff taken care within 1 week because they are getting ready to implement the HCL 140 laws. They have 1 week. This should have everyone tap dancing right now. I have been told for many years that as soon as we saw HCL fully passed, we would be within hours or days of a new value. This one article has me excited. October 13, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report, Firefly. Every day they tell us they're launching something, but there's no change in the exchange rate. Frank. But gentlemen, be reassured, it's coming. The projectile, the direction is coming straight to you. Some text goes here, how sure are you the RV is going to happen? Mark Z. Extremely, October 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Between monetary reality and development ambitions. Iraq's financial reserves exceed $100 billion. Quote. Foreign exchange reserves have emerged as one of the most prominent indicators of a country's economic strength, reflecting the level of monetary stability and the ability to confront crises. Saleh said that current foreign reserves are not considered sovereign funds for public investment, but rather are part of monetary policy and are managed exclusively by the Central Bank of Iraq. Saleh added that these reserves are allocated to protect the dinar's exchange rate and combat inflation. October 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman Iraq is ready for the big leagues. Why is Saleh talking about timelines? Because there's a push for digitalization and financial inclusion all around the country. They need as many of the people ready to go. This is one of the most important steps that they'll do now. It's about advanced levels. I would not be surprised that Iraq is ready in the central bank to joining the BIS. The other preparations for the WTO. October 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Samson article. Government advisor. Monetary policy has achieved stability in the exchange rate and inflation. October 13, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Firefly. There's political turmoil on the streets today. It's been growing on a daily basis because they keep telling us what they're going to give us, but we don't see it. Instead, we see the rich get it. Today, this new election committee is dismissing all the good candidates and vetoing even Sadani and saying even if he wins the framework, want their own in charge now. The folks in the streets, we say, hell no. Of course we're protesting this. Frank. You can if you want to. If I was you, I'd go home and order a pizza, because this doesn't add up to a hill of caca. Who cares what the opposition is saying? October 13, 2025 Guru Nader from the Mid-East with me. I'm going to tell you the truth. Sometimes it hurts, but it's life. When I said before, it's after the election, it's not before. Why? 'Cause they use the election as a bargain. If you want purchase power, you have to vote for me. That's what they saying exactly. On TV, you can see it in the debates and everything. The election starts in the end of next month. October 13, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNUAI Research. As of early October 2025, Iraq has added about 10 tons of gold to its reserves in 2025, bringing total gold reserves to roughly 163 tons. This reflects a combination of continued accumulation and favorable gold prices, with the gold portion constituting a rising share of the country's total reserves. The gold tally has, for a fact, been revised since January and has added 10 tons to the reserve, making for a total of 163 tons. This was reported in Shafaq, Rida, and Trading Economics and verified by the CBI. October 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Al-Sudani in an interview with CNBC. Iraq is moving towards a diversified economy, and we call on OPEC to review its production quote. In an interview with CNBC, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani confirmed that the Iraqi government is proceeding with comprehensive economic reforms aimed at diversifying national income sources and reducing reliance on oil. He noted that Iraq possesses the economic and natural resources that qualify it to transform into an industrial state and a commercial hub linking Europe and Asia through the Development Road Project. October 13, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman article quote. Non-oil revenues are to equate from 2024 11% growth. When Vietnam was rocking and rolling big time a few years ago, it was 5% to 6% growth and it was the hottest emerging market. They're talking about 11%. That's probably why you see so much activity right now, because the writing is on the wall. Iraq is going to explode. 11% GDP is massive. October 13, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 The streets of Iraq are flooded with monetary reform education. There's a lot of talk. You could call it rumors. You could call it scuttlebutt, hearsay, they say, she say, whatever say. But they all say pretty much the same thing, in the streets. I believe there's a need for them to talk an awful lot about this. Everybody knows it's no secret. October 13, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. Will we have to wait for January 1st for the reset? Mark Z. I am told it's not date specific but depends of when things happen. So it could be at any time depending on certain events. October 13, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Trump advisor. U.S. sanctions on Iraq, severe. If PMF law passed, the news on this issue of the PMF, Popular Mobilization Forces, is all good so far. And is moving along now that the Trump administration has finally begun to recognize Iraq's potential and get the U.S. companies invested there. But first things first is Iraq must be stable and safe for the U.S. to come in and play. We can see the urgency to remove the PMF as the January 2026 timeframe looms for the reinstatement in the distance. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon.
Source: IraqiDinarChat.net